In this episode, it's time to start painting.
Всем привет из России и с прошедшим Новым годом. Вы смотрите канал Kodokuna Raida.
Well, this bike certainly has a lot of things to do, and one of the things is paint. You can see just how bad everything is. Look at that. You can see the corrosion there from the clear, just the same as it was on the engine. It's exactly the same. The paint and the clear they put on goes bad. Oh, sorry, that noise. So this rear grab bar, someone's tried to paint it, and look at that, it's a terrible job. So we want to clean all that off, bring it back to silver. This top part of our steering is not bad, but you know, we're starting to get scratches and things on it, so we might as well do it all. Lower part, I mean, it's not bad, but we want to clean it up to make it look beautiful. Look at this one, really bad off the base of our light, front headlight. That's really, really bad. Look at that. And then with our stands, well, they're just rusty. They need to be all wire wheeled off, painted with some rust inhibitor, and then painted again black. So I'm sure you don't want to watch me rubbing all these down, but I've just got to get stuck into it. So here we go. So I thought I'd stop for a sec just to show you. So here you can see the plain metal. Here you can see the paint and the primer. And you can still see a little bit of the corrosion that we're trying to get rid of. So you've just got to keep going till you get most of this gone or all the corrosion gone. Just keep rubbing. It'll gradually go away. Well, we've got them all rubbed down. It's taken a couple of hours. My fingers are cold and sore. It's the worst part of rubbing, this part. So let's leave them out in the sun here now to dry for a while. Then we'll clean them up and put some primer on them. Okay, I've got some primer on them all. Here. These parts sitting out here. With that clear primer I didn't have to put any grey primer, but I just wanted to give it really, really good adhesion on all these parts. So now we're going to let them dry. I'm going to give them a light scuff down, and we're going to put some colour on them. Okay, I hope you can see okay. I've got the garage shutter closed. It's a little bit windy. So I'm using our 2-pack again. So as soon as I hit this knob up, then the hardener and the paint mix. So I've got a lot of parts to paint, all silver. And then we'll let it dry and we'll put some clear over the top. So it's been a long day rubbing and priming, but I hope they're going to look all beautiful.
If you want it, you can have anything you want with that brand new style. Watch them all get wild. Now do what you do. If you want it. Anything you want.
Okay, everything's painted and ready to go back together. So what happens is part of the tree comes up, so we've got a bearing in the bottom, a bearing in the top. Now, my bearings are still okay, and I've greased them all up again, so it's going to slide up. We're going to slip a bearing in the top, and then a cap on, and some nuts, and put this back together. So let's slide this in. Now we're going to put our top bearing in. Okay, there we go. Then we put our cap on the top. Now we've got our locking bolts here, or nuts, sorry. So you've got a bottom nut, then you've got this rubber washer in between, and then this brace goes all together. So remember, we have to tighten this up when all the front's together, handlebars, everything, but today we're just going to do it a little bit tight. There is a proper tool that you can buy to do this. I don't have it, most people don't, but I might get one in the future. If you go on to some forums like Vmax forum, there's some people that are making them and selling them, and you can buy them. Okay, remember too, when you grease your bearing, when you first do it tight, it'll push all that grease out of your bearing everywhere, and then it'll become a little bit looser, so you can loosen it off again. Okay, for now though, that's fine. So now we're ready for our top. Those on there, and our nut.
Now do what you do if you want it.
Whoa. What a difference that makes. Look how beautiful that is. Wow. That's just beautiful. So now we're ready to slide our forks in. So I'll go get them and we'll slide them in.
You want with that brand new style. Watch them all get wild. Now do what you do if you want it. Anything you want. Tell everyone you can have anything you want. If you want it, you can have anything. If you want it, you can have anything you want. With the brand new style, watch them all get wild. Now do what you do. Tell everyone you can have anything you want.
When you're putting your indicators on, you'll see there's 3 wires. On this side, the left-hand side, black is your earth, blue is your power for your running lights, and the chocolate color is your indicator. On the right-hand side, you've got the same. You've got your earth black, your blue for your running lights, and the green is your indicator. So the same on the back, green is for right-hand side and brown is for left. Well, I really enjoyed working in the garage today, getting it painted and the front end on. And the bike is just starting to look like a bike. So everything turned out beautiful. So clean now. I think I'm going to do the black on the silver. I like that look, not the silver. So even here, I'm going to change these to black. I just like the black on the silver for this bike. And the more I'm putting it together, the more I think it's going to be black and silver. But if you think it should be another colour, leave a comment. Some people have suggested emerald green. Some have written to me and told me red. If there's a colour you really like, send me a little email or a message in the comment and I'll think about it, because I really haven't decided 100%. Thanks a lot. Always remember, drive like you know each other, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye-bye. Well, that was definitely a 2.5 can of Coke job. Bye-bye.
Хочу сказать спасибо вам большое за
Anything you want.